Good thing you can, like, breathe infinitely in this game, or you would be straight up dead right now.
Riku!
As if you're not having a bad enough day.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
So,
Playing anything right now?
So what do you think of this character right here? The orange-haired fellow we're about to meet.
My view really isn't that good on him.
You're not keen on him?
No.
No, I can understand why. He starts off seeming quite cool, and then you learn like a few character traits about him, and he's actually kind of a nasty dude.
He's really over the top.
I'd say he's more the racism is more of a problem. He's very racist, which is kind of a strange trait for a what is basically supposed to be like a Hawaiian surfer dude character. But there you go. Oh hey, look at that. That's some endgame item grabbing right there. That's some ultimate weapon preparation.
Should I do those? Should I do those?
I would, if it doesn't take too much time, I would focus on as many side quests as possible. Anything to help you just destroy the game. That said, I like all of these characters all together though. Like the team as a whole, they're all quite likable.
Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
So, the last conversation he's had with a human being, the last thing he said to anybody, or the last thing that was said to him, was, whatever you do, do not tell anybody that you're from Zanarkand. You might upset someone.
You know amateur.
First thing he says.
The Zanarkanabes.
Well done. Beautiful.
What didn't you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Let's do this. Oh, actually, should we not talk to the players first? They've got a couple items for us, if we're gonna play that way. I think it's Datto. No, it is Botta.
Yeah.
Botta who gives you the potions.
I just talked to everyone.
Just double check with everybody. If you don't give me items, you're stingy, and I dislike you now.
Yay.
There we go. Hey, Jasu. Are you quite good at Blitzball, would you say, Dan?
No.
No? Okay. Well, even though you are playing the game for the most part, when we get to the Blitzball match, or matches, if you want to do multiple, I can take over for those. I'm quite good at Blitzball.
Well, I can do it, it's just really time-consuming.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but, I mean, the game is anyway. It's you know... Within canon, it's a 90-minute sport. Within gameplay, it only goes on for 10 minutes.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask.
Where do you get your hair done?
It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important.
This game has a real chip on its shoulder regarding organized religion. Just gonna throw that out there.
Said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
That's very awkwardly animated laugh there. That said, one thing I do like about Waka, voice acted by John DiMaggio, or Maggio, however you say his name. So, Bender from Futurama, Jake the dog, all those lovely characters.
All I could think about was
He voices another character in this game as well, but it's a character who doesn't talk all too much.
It's about like 200 words.
One more time.
Yeah.
In total, wow.
For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
I'm just rolling with it at this point. The situation can only get so bad.
Hey, it's this way.
So the FPS in this game is kind of fickle. Usually I'm not massive on really caring about frames per second, but some points in this game it will go at a nice smooth 60, usually when you're on your own running around an empty field. Other times it is just deadlocked onto 30. There are mods and stuff to boost it as a whole, but I want to keep it authentic, mainly because my computer is a pile of crap and probably can't handle a full 60 FPS recording. So yeah. Anyways, let's kill some fishes, I suppose. Oh, well spotted. I was gonna say, I only recently discovered that's actually there. I'm a little surprised at how many secrets you can find in this game. Oh wow, that makes it really easy to see them in fact. Wow. I didn't even know you could drag the camera down this far.
You just have to hold circle.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Bump. So, Waka, maybe as a character he may be flawed, but he is quite helpful in battle. Now, he fights with a blitzball, which is kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. Because if he's strong enough to hurt an enemy with a blitzball, why not just use a sword and become God? But at the same time, he can attack enemies from afar, which is really helpful. Especially with certain bosses who just can't be attacked up close. Sometimes he's actually your only method of hitting enemies reliably. Which again is really, really daft because he fights with a blitzball.
Like most of it's explained through the tutorials. At the first part.
Oh yeah. This game does heavily tutorialize while you're here on this island, but as you move on, thankfully it kind of eases up a bit, and the tutorials usually just become asides, like thrown out by the characters as you're fighting. Boomf. But yeah, so far battles are easy, just attack. Naturally, as the game goes on, it does get a little trickier. So
half the time you don't even need to heal.
Yeah. More often than not, if you're making the right decisions and attacking the enemies in the most efficient manner, healing never becomes a factor. Which is the reason why people can go through this game without leveling up, because it's completely turn-based. I think it's the first Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy III that is just completely turn-based. There's no active time battle, there's no rush to pick your attacks. You can calculate everything. You can be a bit of a maths genius with this game and really just break it over your knee if you want to. Like, the only variables really come in the form of critical hits, and that's like it. This is just unwatchable right now. Look at this beautiful blue blur. And I ain't talking about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Come on, I'm only slightly coercing you. It's fine.
Sure thing.
Whatever. He just resigning himself to it at this point. At least you're not repeatedly beating me into doing things for you.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Spoilers, Junior. Come on.
Jet.
Either can work.
This is where I was born.
Let me stick with my headcanon. I want to name the character whatever I've named him in my head. As long as we don't spark a Tidus debate.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match
Wow,
last year
ice
was my
cold.
big chance.
Yeah, that happens when you
Something on my mind.
suck.
I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
It's weird how this game's priorities have shifted so hard so quickly. It's kind of like Whiplash. So we've gone from apocalypse to treasure hunting. Oh no, giant whale monster. And now it's like, I gotta win the game! The big game! Let's win the big game, man! Sports ball!
Victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
There is way too much dialogue in this game.
There is quite a... Well, I can't reveal too much because spoilers, but everything that goes on with this Blitzball match in question becomes something of a microcosm for the game's overall plot. Where the main character is basically saying, doing your best isn't good enough, you've got to set yourself to win. So, you know, sticking with tradition and just doing what is expected of you isn't the way to solve problems, you've got to excel. And you've got to think outside the box. That is as vague as I can say it all without spoiling the game, but there you go.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Yeah, let's not do that. I think this part of the game takes long enough. Let's just rock up to Besaid.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
Yeah, screw those guys. Don't care.
All right.
Okay, so this game, like a lot of Final Fantasies,
What's up?
you sometimes get multiple choice questions and answers, and the ones you pick affect how different characters feel about you. What are you going to pick for this one? If you say you don't know any, you kind of lose a few friend points with Waka.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know any.
Well, yeah.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot there's something. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, it's just the thing. That thing that I know. That thing my fanboys often do.
Go ahead, you try.
I like his awkwardness of doing this, because he's like, I know this, I do this, I just, in a very different context.
Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Okay, you can drop it now. It's an invisible ball. Let go of it. There you go. He's like, what do I do with my hands now? Am I just holding this or what?
Just gonna talk to people.
I think if you... I don't think the NPCs give you any items, because, you know, items are the most important thing, of course, so I think just heading to the left, grabbing that chest, and all that myriad of chests, and then heading straight towards the temple. That's your best bet. Hooray for money! Hooray for stuff! We now have so many expendable items that we'll probably never need to use, but we can sell them, as you said. I love this song, the song that is currently being sung. It's called the Hymn of the Faith. You'll find out why as the game goes on. You hear it multiple times throughout the game, and it's always slightly different, and the reason why is pretty awesome. And you hear some really messed up versions of it too.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Man, Final Fantasy X has some really cool, like, visual design. Obviously, we've treaded this point before, but some of the places in this game are actually, like, really beautiful. Even, like, the patterns, the themes, the, like, made-up language that you see throughout the game. A lot of detail.
And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
And the monk's like, "Whoa, get away from you!" But I'm sorry for you.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
I guess you glossed over the summoning monsters part, but okay. Alright, now let's just go take a nap. And really reflect on our daddy issues. I kinda like these segments of the game.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Alright.
Me food.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, where's a... Well, I guess there's something cooking over there. They're cooking a nice steaming bowl of steam. As you do.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's not a great incentive. I know you're probably not thinking straight right now, but that's probably not what you should be saying to your son. Maybe talk through these issues. Oh well, whatevs.
Waka?
Okay, so heading to the temple then.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Except totally not. Like, not this one in particular is actually free of enemies. It's pretty chill. This temple isn't particularly dangerous even slightly. So I don't know what they're on about there.
The precepts must be obeyed.
On that note, the one thing that would kill you in these temples is boredom. Because these suck. I hate them.